Atletico Madrid are losing some of their star players and they need to find people who are suitable to replace those roles. Hey guys, Finn here, that is of course FYN, and welcome to my channel. Sorry once again for only being able to upload one video per week. I am writing exams and matric is very busy at the moment and the sun is very bright on my face. Hold on, let me change that. Okay, that's better, okay. So sorry, I've been writing exams now, so I won't be able to upload as much as I used to. Hopefully I'll be back soon, but yeah, I just wrote a 3-hour business exam, so I'm slightly tired, you could say. But yeah, let's get straight into it. It is a transfer window and players are just getting sold, they're getting bought. Nothing really major except for Borussia Dortmund and their signings at the moment, so well done to them. But yeah, let's get straight into the signing. And I've just mentioned 3 players that are going that I know for Atletico Madrid and who I think is the best suitable replacement for them. Let's start off with the main man himself, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann City is leaving Atletico Madrid. The French superstar really, I think, is extremely underrated and does deserve more than he has deserved. And I think Antoine Griezmann's done so well at Atletico Madrid. So they are going to have to find a player I think that's very similar to Antoine Griezmann. And yet again, lots of the players I did look at sadly are getting a bit too old, so I can't put in them because realistically they're going to find someone young to replace Antoine Griezmann. And I've just looked at the kind of players that they've been into lately and seeing would they be suitable for them. And first one, let's go Jovic, of course, the one from Frankfurt. He's done such a great job in Europa League and Bundesliga. I've mentioned that before in my previous videos. And I've said that Chelsea should buy him. I've said that before. But I'm not going to say that he's the main pick just purely because he's been linked heavily to Real Madrid. And I'm not sure what's going on there. If he is actually moving to Real Madrid, I mean, it's a possibility. Okay. And now another striker I wanted to mention, Rodrigo from Valencia. Great Spanish striker. I think he's doing super well. And I think he would be such an amazing fit for Atletico Madrid. But he is now 28. And I think that's a bit too old for what Atletico Madrid are looking for. I just wanted to mention Lukaku, I think, because Manchester United are obviously looking to get rid of Lukaku. I think that kind of striker could do really well, but I don't think he's high enough profile for Atletico Madrid at the moment. But he is linked to Inter Milan, and if that ends up happening, then they've got Icardi and Lukaku, and I think Icardi will end up going to Atletico Madrid, and then I think that's going to be what ends up happening. I think that's going to be the perfect striking option, and of course Icardi is going to want that to happen because he didn't get picked for the Argentinian side for this coming competition, and I think that's really going to bum him out, and he hasn't been doing super well for Inter Milan lately. He's been one of their star players for many years, but is now on a slow decline. He's still very young. And I think if he wants to make a huge career move that's going to help him when it comes to the international front, I think the perfect pick for both Icardi and Atletico Madrid is if they combine there and he ends up making that move. I think that would be perfect. Okay, another one that's going to end up leaving is Lucas Hernandez. He is without a doubt moving to Atletico Madrid, their most expensive defender, I think second most expensive defender of all time. So, and left back options, I mean, I struggled to find a good left back replacement for him in who I think it could be. First I looked at Alexandro from Juventus, and I think he could move if Marcelo from Real Madrid ends up moving to Juventus, which there's been heavy links for quite a while now. But I do think what's going to end up happening is, I don't think that's going to end up happening. I don't know why. I don't see that happening. I think Telles could move, Alex Telles from Porto. He's looking like such a great left back option. But do I think that's going to happen? No, I think Real Madrid are probably going to end up swooping if they lose Marcelo. And I don't know. It's just, I think Alex Telles can make that huge, big break. I think that's exactly what he needs. And I think his career is going to need that. And I think he knows his career needs that. But the left back option that I think is going to happen is Alaba, the already Bayern Munich left back. I can't see him and Lucas Hernandez staying in the same club together. They're both too high caliber of left back defenders, and I think Alaba is going to end up making a huge move. The Austrian left back. He's been at Bayern Munich for so long now, but I really think he's going to be the one who ends up making the move to Atletico Madrid. Tell me if you agree with me. Finally, the one I want to talk about, Diego Godin, the man who's been at Atletico Madrid forever, the super strong centre back for both Uruguay and Atletico Madrid. And you have to think when it comes to replacing that kind of defender, you need to find a defender who really does suit his quality And when it comes to age, I don't know what they're going to do in terms of age here in this category specifically. So I think we'll just have to get into it. And you guys can once again just tell me if you agree with me on this. But De Ligt, I think he's probably the highest prospect player in the world at the moment, bar Kylian Mbappe. Which obviously, if you haven't seen, I've done so many videos about them as young talents for the future. But De Ligt, I think, is going to move to Barcelona or Manchester United, which I'm going to say as a Manchester United fan, it's going to be Barca.
I'm bleeding out, so if the last thing that I do.
And overall, I think Skriniar was a huge pick for me, but I see he's just signed another contract with Inter Milan, and I can't see him moving after just signing a new contract. Titi is planning on leaving Barcelona, but I can't see him going to a direct rival. Sanchez from Spurs, I think, would be a great shout. The Colombian young centre-back could do such a great job, but I don't see him moving purely because I think Alderweireld is leaving at the end of this season, and I can't see them getting rid of two centre-backs that are so crucial to the team. I just don't see that happening. Bailey from Manchester United is also talking about leaving, which would make me very sad. But yeah, the great African defender, I think he really does need to grow. So I think he will maybe leave Manchester United, but I don't think he's going to make a move to Atletico Madrid. He could. I think that would be a great buy. But I think there's been links with him and Arsenal, so I don't want to go too far into this. Marquinhos from PSG, I think, would be great, but I don't think he has that strength and power that Godin has. Plus, with Silva at PSG getting a bit older, I can't see them getting rid of a young and an old centre-back eventually. So the centre-back, I'm going to have to go with Koulibaly, obviously Napoli, one of the best centre-backs, Syria player or defender of the year. And I think he's I really want him at Manchester United, but it's really not going to happen. But I'm going to have to say he's going to end up making the move. I mean, he's 27, 28 now, or 29. He's around there, so he's still got a good 3-4 years of really solid defending that they can then invest in him. And as other defenders grow up, Koulibaly can be a stable choice there for a good 3-4 or so years. So guys, tell me what you think about this Atletico Madrid squad, and I can always make a video about the best starting 11 of Atletico Madrid players that have now left. I've done that before with other teams. You guys can check those videos out, and then tell me if you want me to do that with Atletico Madrid. Once again, so sorry I haven't done many videos lately. I've been really busy with school, but I'm still pushing out to you guys. We are over 125 subscribers now, and I want to thank you so much. We really are moving as a channel, and I'm so proud of us. And yeah, obviously if you're new, subscribe, comment, like, all of the good stuff. This has been Finn. Love all of you. Stay awesome.